What's up, everybody? And today we're checking out another video by United24, one of my favorite channels on YouTube at the moment. It's called Challenger 2 Inside Kursk Operations, how the elite 82nd Air Assault Brigade operates British tanks. This will be a really interesting video. As always, I will leave a link down below to the original video. Please go down there and check it out if you haven't already. Also down below, you will see a link to the channel sponsor Chug. Get yourself a chunk. These insulated mugs are absolutely fantastic. Handmade here by a small business in the UK. I cannot recommend them enough. You get 10% off, link down below. You get a free bag and free customization and 10% off. Link down below. You'd be silly not to do it. And if you want to fill your chug with something, my new business Morale is starting very soon. 26 days until the Kickstarter goes live. And if you want to be a part of it, we're doing a giveaway. You can win yourself one of 3 items. A pack of 12 cans, a hoodie, or a t-shirt. There will be 3 winners. The giveaway is free to enter. Link down below. Other than that, let's shut up. Let's watch this and let's see what they're up to.
Our units were among the first to enter the Kursk region. We've tested the armor in action, and it performed flawlessly.
Brilliant. That's what I like to hear, unlike the T-90 getting demolished.
At least it's never boring.
The Kursk operation has been progressing with varying success since August 2024.
That camouflage is sick. I love that camouflage.
For almost 6 months now, the Ukrainian army has maintained control of the enemy's territory as a buffer zone, tying down a significant number of enemy forces. Today we are somewhere in the rear of the Kursk operation with the units of 82nd Paratrooper Brigade. Behind this net is the tank we used to film back in the day. It's the Challenger 2 and it is hidden in this tree line because of the danger of being seen from above.
Yeah.
Here we are not so far from the enemy lines. And while the soldiers wait for their next orders, we have a chance to talk to the crew and to discuss how the operation is going and what kind of task they do.
The main tasks are to prevent and repel enemy assaults.
I wonder how long it takes to dismantle all that camouflage and be able to get the tank out. Like, is it in a position where it can just drive out of it? Or do they have to do a bit of prep work beforehand? And how long does that take? That's super interesting. I never thought about that.
So, if the enemy decides to reclaim a section of the front, we're there to stop them. In the face of enemy offensives, we've performed quite well, with the results that are, let's say, very satisfying.
The war in Ukraine has become a war of innovation, with every new technology countered by another.
I think every war is like that. I think every war causes innovation and technology advancements in many different ways. I mean, it's very rare that you see a war that doesn't advance technology in some certain way, or at least advance the way that people think that they should be defending or attacking if a war happens in the future.
The Challenger 2, a tank from the late 1990s, is not perfectly suited for modern warfare.
Yeah.
So the soldiers have had to make adjustments.
We use auxiliary panels that we made ourselves and reinforcements for the chassis.
Wow, okay.
We tried using netting, but it didn't perform very well. Currently, the most effective solution is electronic warfare systems.
The crew says they feel well protected inside the tank. From their experience, its armor can withstand hits from at least 5 FPV drones. And even if critical parts are damaged, they have enough time to evacuate safely.
That's interesting.
On August 6, 2024, when we moved towards Kursk and crossed the border, we reached our designated position. Enemy helicopters started flying overhead. They spotted us, but let us pass. We secured a foothold and began our work.
Why did they let them pass? That's super interesting.
Later, 2 helicopters returned and opened fire on us.
Ah, there you go. Went to go and get a friend.
One cumulative shell hit the turret but didn't penetrate it. The tank held up.
That's
In
good.
addition to repelling assaults, these tanks provide cover for Ukrainian infantry during offensive operations in the Kursk region. Rager, a 22-year-old company commander, recalls the early days of the operation.
I personally led my unit at the start of the Kursk operation. My company destroyed 2 Alligator helicopters, one with a Browning machine gun and the other with a Western-made man-portable air defense system.
Wow. We watched footage a while back of a helicopter being downed, which was bizarre to see. Like, seeing footage from within the helicopter of a helicopter being downed is just abnormal. Like, it's just not something I thought I'd ever see. But we saw the footage and we've seen it on this channel. You can check it out.
At that time,
Fabulous mustache, by the way.
my unit captured nearly 20 Russian servicemen
Wow. 20.
and destroyed more than 4 pieces of equipment. We also conducted successful raids and counter-offensive actions on enemy territory.
A lot has changed in these 6 months. North Korean assaults, fiber optic drones, and more. The battlefield has become a testing ground for new technologies and tactics, with both sides adapting at a rapid pace. Despite these challenges, Ukrainian soldiers continue to find creative solutions, leveraging a mix of Western equipment and their own ingenuity.
The enemy, as we understand it, is also not standing still. It is making progress. Both we and the enemy have tactical successes.
Right.
Everything is like a real war.
That is a real
In this
war.
regard, the front is no different from Zaporizhia, Donetsk, Luhansk, or Vovchansk. Everything is the same. At the moment, it's no different. The only thing is that on the map, we are in the Kursk region.
Yeah. Another great video by United24, a bit shorter than usual, but it's just showing, again, a little bit. It's nice to see stuff about the Challenger 2, because I haven't really heard much about it being out there. But knowing that it's holding its own, and it's a tank from the 90s, and it's holding its own, is nice to see, especially as a Brit. But obviously, they're really putting in the graft out there still. And the adaptation they're able to do with these tanks is very impressive, let's be honest. Someone commented, I don't know why everyone starts arguing about whose tank's better. The Ukrainians seem to be happy with the Challenger 2. That's all that matters. That's the truth of it as well. They could have Bradleys out there. They could have whatever they want. But if the crew is happy with what they've got, not only are they happy with what they've got, but they've got confidence in its ability and confidence in its ability to protect them. I think that's such a underrated feeling, because you can get tanks that are super advanced, but if you just don't feel confident in it, then that's a massive difference, because it's the confidence. As soon as you've got that confidence, you perform better. What did they say? What they told me in the Marines, it's why do you want to make yourself look cool in the Marines, like with your gear and stuff? And the truth is, if you look cool, you feel cool, and if you feel cool, you act cool, right? And if you're acting cool, you're better at your job. It's as simple as that. So it gives you that confidence, that ability to be able to perform better. It's the truth of it. It's why footballers get cool haircuts and stuff like that. It makes them feel cool, and they can perform better on the field subconsciously. It's like a bizarre thing that happens, and some people might agree with me, some people might not, but it is what it is. I will leave a link down below to United24. Check it out if you haven't already. Also, check out Chug if you want to get yourself a free bag, free customization, and 10% off, supporting the best drinking vessel in the world here in the UK. Can't recommend it enough. Also, check out Morale. There's a giveaway happening. The giveaway is not happening for the whole time that we're building up to the Kickstarter. It's only for another, 10 days, I think it is. So enter the giveaway if you haven't already. Other than that, I love you all. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.